spite of an open fight amongst the leaders, today's break was successful. The escapees proved strong and resisted the pack on the last ascent with a lead that sometimes went under a minute. And Nicolas Roche took the stage at Riaza before Haimar ZUBELDIA. After Froome's forfeit, Team Sky can find some solace with the stage win and with Mikel Nieve amongst the race top 10. After winning a stage on the Vuelta 2013 already, it's Roche's second success on the Grand Tour, his first success this season. It will be a transitory stage today between the Asturias and the Sierra de Madrid, and breakaways can be expected again. The other favorites may try to destabilize the current leader Tom Dumoulin on the Puerto de la Quisara 13 kilometers before the finish line. But the 13 remaining kilometers could be enough for Dumoulin to catch up to his rivals again. Besides those difficulties, it's a rather classic stage, and as expected, a large break takes shape. 25 riders part company with the pack, but it took them 15 kilometers to do so. Several attempts have been made before, with even up to 50 riders breaking, but the pack led by Dumoulin's ALPECIN let none succeed. In the escape group that has real chances to go all the way, there are a few well-placed riders like Bart de Klerk and André Cardozo, placed less than 20 minutes behind the leader Dumoulin, and who could use this opportunity to gain a few ranks. Or ZUBELDIA, Roche, Benati and the Pole Poljanski, very active on this Vuelta. The pace is very high and 90 kilometers are passed within the first 2 hours. The gap goes up to 6 minutes, and 50 kilometers before arrival, Team Movistar takes the lead of the peloton. The decision could be made on the Puerto de la Quisara. On the final ascent, the lead of the escape group has dwindled to less than 3 minutes, and the stage win seems open again. Joaquim Rodriguez attacks 34 kilometers before the finish line, but is pulled back again by Astana. At the front, Cyril Gauthier attacks his fellow escapees, but in vain. Behind, Fabio Aru is the first to attack on the final ascent. Tom Dumoulin's tactic seems clear, to stay glued to Fabio Aru's rear wheel. The Dutchman resists every attack set by Aru and clings to his red jersey. At the front, Cyril Gauthier is pulled back, and it's Nicolas Roche's turn to try his luck. The man from Sky seems fresh, yet he is soon joined by ZUBELDIA, and the two men begin a duel for the stage win. On the flat finish after the last descent, Nicolas Roche is stronger than ZUBELDIA, who once again on this Vuelta misses the stage win only narrowly. The leaders group arrives 36 seconds later, led by Alejandro Valverde.
No, hasta que cruzas la mitad, nunca se sabe.
You know, you can never be sure before you pass the finish line. ZUBELDIA is very strong and very experienced. He has beaten me more than once. He often beat me on sprints, like at San Sebastian, for example. We often arrive together. I tried to do my best, to be at the front to set the pace, and it worked.
Para controlar un poco la velocidad, pues ha funcionado.
Two men resisted all the leaders on today's stage 18. Roche takes the stage before ZUBELDIA. Goncalves finishes third, while the peloton is dominated by Alejandro Valverde. In spite of an open fight on the final ascent, the overall ranking doesn't change. Tom Dumoulin gets to spend another day in the red jersey and gets a bit closer to arrive victorious at Madrid. Another hilly track for the second to last stage of the Vuelta 2015, with the Alto de la Paramera close to the end. The summit of this 9-kilometer slope with gradients of 4.5% is located about 20 kilometers from the arrival at Avila. Another stage that should see breakaways, but it could also be a stage for the sprinters. But in case of a grouped arrival, a small climb on the last 2 kilometers may very well be decisive.